Alright guys, how's it going? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hey Gem, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. I have good news and bad news. The bad news is we have to do the figurines. We have to get all 136 of them. The good news is we get a piece of heart. So, we will have to keep an eye out for our shells and make sure we turn them in every now and then for figurines. I know. Well, you can honestly say we will 100% this game. Right, Nina? So, but the also other good news is more Minish Cap. So there's that. That's always a good thing. Yeah, so that's also the other thing we have looking forward to post-game. The Mirror Shield, I think. And the figurines. So, yay! You can see how excited I am to do that shit. Mount Crenel is a foreboding and rocky place with many steep cliffs. Lies just west of Hyrule Town. We ought to equip ourselves in town before risking the journey. The good thing is, well, I don't know what a good thing would be besides more Minish Cap. We won't have a problem farming money to buy the seashells. There's that. Do you want to know how much these cost? 30 of them? Only 200 rupees for 30 mysterious shells. Yeah. Only 30. Wonderful. 80 rupees for a wallet. Can hold a king's ransom in rupees. We're short 12 rupees. Alright. We could do some of this. We have 53 shells. I might hold off on that. Or the cuckoo stuff. Alright, so there's a couple of things we can do in town before we... Are you okay, Nina? Kind of flinched a little bit. There you go. That way they can see you, Nina. Right there. You know, we'll talk to some of the peeps. Stamp, stamp. Right to left. Just because you have a sword and shield doesn't mean you'll be safe. Can't let you go out there alone. Not until you know some sword techniques. Arf, arf. The Swiftblade school in the south end of town is really awesome. The teacher at Swiftblade has an amazingly direct teaching style. I wish I could train there. Hey, you don't have any kinstone pieces. How can you fuse kinstone if you don't have any kinstone pieces? That's right, we don't have any. We need to get some. Yeah. See that piece of heart there? Yeah, we need to get all the figures to get that key. So as we can get it. Just try fusing kinstone pieces with lots of people. There are a lot of people out there looking for someone to fuse with. We just gotta collect them. That's all. Nope. That's as far as we can go. That's unfortunate. They're not open yet. Ah, well, we'll just have to come back later, won't we? Oh, it looks like they're having fun in there. I wish I could play with them. Yeah, they're still working there. There's really not much we can do. We gotta go talk to Swiftblade, but this dog's in the way. Oh right, he's here. I'm thinking about the figurine place. I am Swiftblade, finest swordsman in all of Hyrule. Train with me, I guarantee that you will increase your skill dramatically. So, would you like to train here? Please. We shall start with the most basic of all techniques. I shall teach you spin attack. First, press and hold your sword button. Second, build up enough power. Third, release your destructive might. That's all, young swordsman. You understand? Yes, we do. Aha, very good. You are a very quick student, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. So I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. I call this the Swiftblade possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession. Now, you must try it yourself. Press and hold your sword button, build up enough power. Then release your destructive might. That's all there is to it. Yes! Fine work. You're a quick study. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. You may view it any time from the quest status screen. You learned the secret spin attack fighting technique. This is the first sword technique you've learned from Master Swiftblade. And it won't be the last. We probably should get enough money to buy the wallet. Oh no, this is horrible. My cuckoos have gotten out. Can you catch them for me? Sure. Try to catch 2 of them within 25 seconds, please. You can't go into buildings or leave town. Guys, let me pick you up. There we go. That's all we need. Time's up. That's it. See what happens when Nintendo gives Capcom a chance to make a Zelda game? Need more of this shit. Well, yeah, they did learn after the Oracle games. How you doing, Bob? How's it going? Thanks. Here's your reward. 10 mysterious shells. You got 30 rupees. Doesn't it feel good to help others? Alright, let's go buy that wallet. Got a big wallet. Now you can carry more rupees. Alright. Give him a chance at a 3D Zelda game. I feel like Capcom would do a good job. They knock it out of the park. The boomerang's a real bargain at 300 rupees. 300. Another Zelda game that plays like Devil May Cry. Careful. Final Fantasy did that and people were split on that. I liked it. I would totally be down for that. Do some flashy skills, flashy shit. Although if you want really flashy stuff, Platinum Games. We got all the cuckoos. I'm just sticking around. Thanks, here's your reward. More shells. And 30 rupes. These Devil May Cry mix up a bunch of different weapon types. That's Zelda. Oh, Hyrule Warriors. They can do it up like that. But you know, less Muso, more yeah, more Devil May Cry. Ninja Gaiden. Do I want to get more money? More than within 30 seconds. I mean, we're not gonna go for the boomerang. 40 might be enough. Oh. Oh man. By the fence. I shouldn't have thrown it from above. I feel like I would have made it from above. Yeah, that's where I wanted to throw it. Doggy. What's up, Nina? You chilling? There we go. Time's up. $80 might be fine. $20 might have been enough for the bottle, I think. Excuse me, I actually don't remember how much the bottle cost. Oh, you left, Nina? Alright. Alright. Start with the boomerang, shoot 3 arrows as you approach, swing sword, uppercut with the hammer, pull towards them with the hook shot, swing sword a few more times, dince fire in the air, hammer them down, bomb barrage. You are expecting way too much, Bob. But that does sound dope. Oh, so you've learned the spin attack. It's still dangerous, but maybe you can handle it. Well, let's see how you do. Show me that spin attack. Yeah, that's the one. There are monsters out there, kid. Just make sure you're careful. Also, they gotta check in with Papa Nintendo. Oop. Think you're ready for bed now? Nice. I'm dressed like I'm ready for bed. Okay, you got me. Let me make it up to you. It was most deluxe of all bottles for only 20 rubies. Ah, it is 20 rubies. 40 was plenty. Alright, well, we got the bottle. I hope you guys are... Whoa. Lousy thieves. I hope you guys like Trilby Highlands because we will be here a lot later on when we're farming rupees for those seashells. For the figurines. Actually, out of your jammies, showered, put on fresh jammies. Nice. No need to go outside if you don't have to. A friend of mine in the cave just east of here in Trilby Highlands has an item. If you're planning on going up Mount Crenel, I think you might need it. It won't get you to the top, but it might just give you a start. Yeah, it's the bottle. Which we already got. Technically never got a jammies today. That is true. You were in your jammies, took a shower, put on fresh jammies. Oh, let's get that 20 rupees. So for whatever reason, if you don't have enough rupees for the bottle, there's 20 rupees right there for the bottle. And Nina wants to step out. Come in, Nina. She doesn't want to see the climb. Do we need another? Nah, I'll pick it up. Nope, just spend it on some hearts at the heart store. Well, too bad. That doesn't exist in Minish Cap. You're shit out of luck. You'll get it from the grass like everyone else. Leave no fairy behind. Eat them all up. Come on. Yeah, there you go. It's a good thing there's nothing here. Oh, look. Secret. Wish cutting grass in Breath of the Wild didn't damage your weapon and give you money like every other Zelda. I wish Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom did a lot of things that were more Zelda. But as we all know, it is an open world game first and a Zelda game second. I can go here. Whee! Man, I just can't wait to go back to, you know, Zelda stuff. Once you pull off those iron masks, those guys are no trouble whatsoever. They really are no trouble whatsoever. They're so scared. It's like, you know, hey, you know all those Zelda games we have? We should make it open world. We should, or let's do an open world first and then see if we want to put some Zelda stuff in there. Ah, of course. How silly of me. Hey, my boy, jump into that whirlwind over there for me. I wonder, is this a great idea or a terrible one? It's because we hit their mask with the pot. If you hit them on the side or behind them, it will kill them. Yeah, it was just very unfortunate. Hey, look at that. Also, I'm pretty sure I skipped a thing. Which we're gonna go back real quick. I think you have BAMs. 10 of them for 30 rupees. What are you, crazy? I can find 5 by cutting grass. I can find a lot of stuff by cutting grass. Because this is a Zelda game. Yeah, we didn't get the green, the good shit. Boing, boing, boing. So, this perfectly normal looking stone was another portal to the Minish world. There may be other rock portals. Keep your eyes peeled, boy. All we're missing is boots. But we don't get that till a while. Mount Crenel mineral water in your bottle. It's piping hot. Cutting the grass can be like a side gig for money, most of them. Having a kid cut your grass IRL for money. Yep. It's nice. You can find money. You can find stuff. And it was, you know, it's like, oh, it's a little worthwhile cutting grass. It's very hard not to look. I like Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, not so much. Breath of the Wild was fine, but it's really hard not to give him shit. It really is. Like, I'll give them credit for both of them where credit's due, but it's just not great. That's the thing. Yeah, it's a decent game. Well, yeah, it's not a not great Zelda game. Hey, there's a Kinstone piece. All right, we'll talk to you. Water is life for Crenel beans. The blue beans grow when you pour water on them, but the green beans like Mount Crenel mineral water. Mount Crenel mineral water can be found only in a spring here on Mount Crenel. Well, really the spring is close to the base of Mount Crenel. Mount Crenel mineral water. It's good. Drink some. Like, a lot. Felt like I was getting hit with an advertisement. That Minish was promoting Mount Crenel spring water or mineral water. Look, I'm not a fan of mineral water, but even I would want some right now. There's gotta be Mount Crenel mineral water. Specifically that. Unfortunately, it's not available in stores near me. I still can't get over the fact that Brad was playing Tears of the Kingdom and he just stopped. He never finished. Well, he finished, but he never finished. I don't blame him either. Because I went back and like, did he finish Tears of the Kingdom? I went back and looked at his boss like, no, he didn't finish. I think he was almost done too. Well, relatively speaking, with almost done. God, I hope. So, never got to the desert. Yeah, it's I was gonna try and play it while Brad was playing. I couldn't get past a certain amount. I was like, I'm done. I took a lot of breaks when I was playing through. Oops, we went the wrong way. Through Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of stuff was like, I gotta build shit. Why? It's like a lot of the stuff that was gone in Tears of the Kingdom was like, why? I liked all the cool stuff I got in Breath of the Wild. Like the sage stuff was such a downgrade. And it's like you thought Breath of the Wild didn't have a story. Tears of the Kingdom was just the same thing like 4 times, just with like a different sage. Hey, the grip ring is just perfect for a young mountaineer like yourself. Climbing in style for only 40 rupees. What a bargain. Hey, you can climb cliffs that you could not scale before. I think you finally beat that one, but it's just so uninvested. Hated the underground. Yeah, so they did a lot of, you know, oh, look at all these other places you can explore. You can explore the skies, you can explore the underground. It's like, what is there to do? It's more empty shit. They really made it feel like it was gonna be a whole lot of things you could do. Which when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool. All right, they're gonna have stuff, right? It's not gonna be empty like in Breath of the Wild, which makes sense why it would be empty, because it's kind of like the whole climate and everything kind of rebuilding, right? I was like, oh no, it's just as empty as a Breath of the Wild. Cool. Oop. By just a smidge. I gotta break that, or lift that rock block. Lift it up, Howl. I lift these pots up. Yeah, see, Breath of the Wild, it wasn't super empty. It was empty in the fact that you understand why. It's like, what was it, 100 years or something? Since the calamity occurred. So it's like everything's like trying to rebuild. So it's like not super empty. It's like a little empty, but you still see stuff. And then Tears of the Kingdom is like, okay, we're revisiting the world. That's fine. Oh, but there's more stuff to explore. Cool. Oh, it's not what you expect. It's still empty. Yeah, they pulled the rug under you. Oh yeah, that's we can't go there yet. Oh yeah, could've just gone around again. That just loops us over. If we want to go down here. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. TV in your bedroom just started randomly turning on by itself. Do you have ghosts? Yes, it's a poltergeist. Run. Drop what you're doing. Run. Run where? Oh no, it's too late. Sorry, Gem. Maybe it's a nice poltergeist, right? Check it out. I love how the Great Fairies look in this game. They're very regal. Very regal looking. It really does feel like it's one of those, well, fantasy elves and fantasy stories that you see, you play, you watch. Welcome to the Adventurer's Spring. Did you throw the golden bomb into the spring or the silver bomb? Neither. You are honest. I must reward such an honest adventurer with some of my power. Got a big bam bag. I can carry more bams. May light shine on your quest. Thanks, lady. Honestly, I have no clue what it's doing. It's just messing around. It's trying to learn. Probably your second favorite. Your top is probably Wind Waker. I do like the... Okay, so I like the Great Fairies in Wind Waker. But the Queen creeps me out. The Queen of Fairies is a different story. Yeah, the Wind Waker Great Fairies are gorgeous. The Fairy Queen, however, is creepy. Because it just has that Great Fairy doll. It's just, you know, playing it around, and it's essentially the child. Well, the Fairy Queen is not a child, just child looking. I am the Crenel Hermit, left the world to pursue a life of quiet reflection. You seem to be but a child, and you climb this forbidden forbidding, not forbidden, forbidding mountain alone. Isn't she like obsessed with Link? Yes, she is. That's why the King of Red Lions looks at you and be like, yeah. You got an in, Link. The Fairy Queen. You are in there. If he could high-five Link, he would, and Link would just be very confused. Well, he was sheepish, so he understood it, but he would still be confused. First of all, where did the hand come from? He's a boat. Must reward your courage with a little information. Have you not seen strange patterned walls as you climb this mountain? Bams. Bams are the answer. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Aw, man. Alright. The King of Red Lion. That's the name you couldn't remember. Nero was in the name. Yeah. The King of Red Lions. Oh, yes. I didn't really talk much about it, but we didn't mention it, but we didn't talk too much about it. There is a missing quest item. Well, not quest item, but more a missing item in this game. If you do not do a certain quest beforehand, you will miss out on it. And the time window you have is from the first dungeon, after the first dungeon, until the one in the sky, the dungeon in the clouds, or once you enter the cloud area. I forget the name of the location, but you have until you get there to do this side quest. If you don't do it, you will miss out on this item because it will be too late. Yeah, we touched on it very briefly. But from here until we go to the skies, which is a good while, that's your window. After that, you're out of luck. Of luck. The item you get that you will miss out on if you don't do it, I believe, is the light arrows. I need to check what kinstone he needs. I hope we have it. We might not. But as long as we do it before we go up there, we will be fine. Once we go up there, it's too late. Literally. These raindrops are like boulders of water to us, kid. Watch out. If one of them hits us, it'll sting something fierce. Yeah, it is the light arrows. Yeah, you do not want to miss out on those light arrows. They are really good. 94% sure it's a red kinstone piece, just not sure which one. I know it's not green, that's for sure. So it was 50-50 for me, it's either red or blue. Well, that's another thing that's weird about this game. Before we close ourselves off. Of the three kinstone colors, maybe I'm just Delulu. Maybe I'm not. But two of the kinstone pieces or colors are fairly easy to get. The third color will be the hardest to find. Again, I could be tripping, or maybe I'm not. Sometimes I would have a hard time finding blue kinstone pieces. Sometimes I would have a hard time finding green kinstone pieces. But two colors will be more or less common for you to find. The third one is, for whatever reason, is not. What do we do here? Again, I might have just locked myself out. I think I did. Yeah. Okay. That's fine, we'll reset. We're good. Greens are usually the ones you find in abundance, but it always seems to be red ones that never want to spawn for you. Yeah. One time I played this, it was blue that didn't want to spawn, but I had plenty of reds and plenty of greens. And then another playthrough I had like no greens. I'm like, what is this? What's going on? Oh, you know what? I didn't lock myself out. I just never finished. Because this can go this way. Oh. There you go. You can move them around, not just one direction, it's sometimes the other direction. Ah, shit, we're about to die. Just need the, the hot. Getting lots of BAMs. Lots of BAMs. Whoa. Luckily, Danger is my middle name. Alright, we're good. Oops, other way. Okay. We were getting a lot of BAMs. I mean, there's a reason, but I mean, a lot more BAMs than I was expecting. There's my rupees. Speaking of rupees, once again, reminder, we will be collecting all the figurines. We have to. There is a piece of heart locked behind it. Because the developers were fucking monsters. Oh, what's that? You want to finish this game 100%. You want that piece of heart, the last one. You gotta collect the figurines. Yep. There is. Yesterday I was looking around. I was like, there's something in here in Hyrule Town that I'm trying to remember. I went inside one of the houses. There it is. Piece of heart. Oh, right. I need the figurines for this. All 136. Now, then you never got all the hearts. Yep. There was one locked away. You can collect 130 by the end of the game. The last 6 appear after you beat the game. So here's the plan, right? When we finish the game, so we're gonna every now and then go over to the figurine store, and then use our shells, because now we don't want this to be maxed out at 999 before we start collecting more stuff. Because there is one chest that will give you 200 seashells. You don't want to pick that up when you have a full amount of seashells. But we're just going to be going every now and then. Just trying to get a figurine. And then, yeah, there's a couple of chests that give you a lot of... Hey, bud. You want to take us back over there? Thank you. Yeah, there's a couple of... these Minish are very strong. The postman didn't even push me away. It's wild. Yeah, if we do it periodically, it's not terrible. You do it all at once at the end, woo! Forget it. Yeah, the courier ants, they are tough. Ah. Wearing clothes and an odd hat. Sir, might you be young Link? Not young Link as a young Link, might you be young Link? I am Ilari, Master Smith. I hear you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break a curse. I'll be needing the old sword, which holds the power of the elements first. Show me that broken Picori blade. I love all this adventure. What with the rescuing of princesses and such. You happy to reforge this thing into a brand new sacred blade for you? Take me a while to rework your sword. In the meantime, you should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine the humans dug, not far from here. Alright boys, let's get started. There'll be a while, Link. Let's leave him to it and find that element. Look at that. I love the little visuals of the tempering already. Yeah, 10 times their body weight. Let's get it. Why are we doing this adventure? Just have one Picori do it. What? You're going to the mine? If you talk to the boss, I won't stop you, but be careful. Just have a Picori go into one of these, get big, and just wreck shit. Oh wait, it's already happening. Alright, the Cave of Flames. Wow. Woo, it's hot in here. Come on, let's not stand around wasting time. Find that element so we can get out of here. Yeah, so if you're ever low on health and you're entering a dungeon, thankfully they have these pots that'll spawn hearts for you. It's really nice. Really kind of them. I believe this is all locked. Yeah, they're just normal blocks. Oh, well, here's the thing. It's a good learning experience too. That's a like. This game has a really good way of telling what's a like and what's an actual rupee. Low on bombs or out of bombs? Hey, there's BAMs here that you can just swipe and use. This game is really good at having other resources. You're out of stuff? Hey, look, here's other stuff you can use to help you out. Your sword will only make a dent in their thorny armor. A little bit more before you strike. Yeah, here's the blue shells from Mario Kart. We couldn't get Koopa Troopa, so this is the next best thing. These legs are also very durable. You see that? A lot of swipes to take it down. Also use your shield if you're scared of taking damage or low on health. I like that the shield is an item you can equip or unequip, because then, you know, I can use it if I want. Because even though if I have a shield, Link Between Worlds, sometimes I never use the shield button up until parts of the Treacherous Tower and the Yuga Ganon fight is when I started using the shield. Like, oh hey, we can use this. Up to, you know, a certain part, and the shield doesn't protect you anymore. from certain attacks. This must be what the humans who built this mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What? After all this, you don't expect me to believe you're scared. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go. That was a very fast minecart. Sweet jumping jellyfish. That was awful. Hey kid, what are you smiling about? I knew it was madness to risk our lives in that rickety human contraption. From now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean, your feet. That's not gonna happen. I miss out on all the fun? No way. Ooh. Risky business. Oh, baby, a triple. How about that? How interesting. So there was a portal hidden away in here, Whenever you want me to shrink you down, just hop up here and press R. Oh, this dungeon's actually bigger because it's human size. The first one was Picori size. Yeah. It's a really nice... The first dungeon is big, but it was Picori size. This is a normal looking dungeon. And it's still pretty big, even though we're normal size. And it's bigger now that we're small. Watch out for those blue shells. There's a piece of heart. Oh, that's right. There's pieces of hearts as well in the dungeons themselves. I forgot to bring that up in the first dungeon. You need to touch they threw in. It's longer too. It is. I don't think the pieces of heart are too far off the beaten path in the dungeons. And then again, this is our second dungeon. I don't remember the other two. Oh my, it looks really, really hot in that lava. Trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree. The source, trust me, bro. The little detail. Yeah, you can tell Capcom put a lot of thought when they were making this game. Oops. Yeah, you can tell they've really gotten better since when they did the Oracle games. But you also know it's a Capcom game because there's barely any invincibility frames. Just like the Oracle games. They just couldn't, you know, crack that code. Or maybe they just didn't want to. It's interesting seeing the difference between this and the Oracle games. Get out of my head. It was not me, Jen. It was the poltergeist there. Not a mind reader. I'm not a psychic. As much as I say this, there's always some instance of this occurring. But I swear to you, I'm not psycho. Maybe a little psycho, but I'm not psychic. But you know, I'm never beating the allegations. All right. It's yep, gotta play it safe. Man, it's unfortunate that minecart is OOC, out of commission. Maybe we'll get some that'll, you know, fix it up. I want to take and just bomb them. Okay, so you can bomb them, but the act of throwing the BAM at them also counts as damage. Cane of Pachi. Pachi. Mystical Rod has the power to flip things over. Either to charge up energy in the holes and then flip up on out of it. Apache. That's a horrible room. Those spiky, or those choo-choos that transform into spike balls. It might be Patsy, but you know. We'll do Pachi. Yeah, Pachi. After all, the mascot of Nintendo's Japanese, Italian, Brooklyn. There's a lot of things. Hey kid, why don't you take that cane of Pachi and fire it at that hole? I mean, you never know what will happen until you try, right? Missed the bomb on the wall too, but maybe he did that on purpose. You know, Gem, the intricacies of my brain are an enigma to many. Of course I knew it's here. That's how we get the piece of heart. Also, thank you for the hammer, Gem. Appreciate it. There you go. Yeah, because we come back here anyways. Because we gotta flip over the minecart. Get it in working conditions. Whee! We gotta go back in that room anyways again because we need this small key. Whee! You don't have to do that, but I like doing that. Yeah. I like it too. It adds to this game. The emotions. We do want to flip this over again. Since we want to go down there, there's a lot of stuff that we're missing. I rarely look at the maps in this game. The only time I look at the map is the final dungeon. Like the only time I look at the map, because that place, whoo, man. You can get lost in there. It's like a lot of these dungeons are pretty linear. Then you get to the final dungeon, it's like, what the hell is all this shit? No, we're not supposed to go. We're not supposed to go here. I went too far. I think we're supposed to go down. Up, down, Yeah, I think we missed something up. No, that loops us around. Go back down. No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah, I was right the first time. We gotta make our way back here. Now that we have the small key. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. But it's fine. More Minish cap. We're just chilling here. Yeah, I was thinking here because there's a key. Well, there is a key we need, but it's got to be down there. Yeah, no, we're fine. I think I did miss something over there. Okay, that's gonna take us up there, which we don't want. Yeah, it's gotta be something there I'm missing. That's what happens when we get a little distracted. Yeah, the door over here. Well, you know, there's something that brings us down here. It's this. All right. Now we're back. These things, you know, very harmless. Don't do anything. Until you go big and they, you know, look at those. Those are dangerous. Like they'll just go right through you. Excuse me. Perfect. And the more you're pushing backwards, the more more strained he gets, the more red his face gets. It's a nice little touch. I too would be tired of pulling something. Yeah, Capcom loved little challenges like that. So we had the Oracle games. More so ages than seasons, but man. So you might have noticed we have a good amount of blues. 1 red, 1 green. So it looks like blues might be the one we will get often. still not sure about red or green. It's still, you know, anything could happen. Have it on Seasons 2? I'll have to replay Seasons again. I think because we played Ages afterwards, a lot of those puzzles are fresh in the mind. I know Brad's playing Seasons right now. Oh, hopefully he's having fun and not getting too stuck. Although Seasons for the most part isn't too well, I don't know. I didn't have too much of a where do I go next type of deal going on. As far as I remember. Ages I did have that quite a bit. Have me on one screen and him on the other screen. So I've seen both Capcom games at once. Just how vastly different they are. Green. So maybe green is our other color. We will find out. Get the same, but different, but still same. From the interview with Seth Rogen and James Franco. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say it'd be BS if I didn't get up there. I was holding down on the D-pad. I was holding it as hard as I could. Ooh, 100 rupees. How exciting. Certain Capcom stamps you can see in each game. No iframes after taking a hit is one of them. Oh boy. Up. Yeah, I realized it's a little too late. The one thing I remember is, I think it was the final boss. One instance, one of them was with the final boss, where I was taking so much damage. I lost a good chunk of my health like that. It was insane. Okay, it's gonna be green. Green and blue. Just based entirely off these instances. Okay. So I'm thinking if it's the red piece, it's either gonna be this one or one that's like got more squiggles. Squiggles, that's the word. More lines. Yeah, more squiggles. We got everything here? Just checking. Okay, cool. Yeah, the 3 spiked red one. I think that's the one we might need. Either that one or this one that just goes right in the middle. I like to call it they're just interconnects. I can't. One of those two. We can go check. We have kinstones. We just want to check. I think use the Spirit Tracks Phantom Hourglass mechanic with the big key stuff. Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that. Interesting though. Ow. Oh no. Yeah, the pizza slice. Yeah, it's even red. Oh man, you know, I can go for some pizza. Stuffed crust pizza. From Pizza Hut. I like this boss. The thing is, we don't spend too much time fighting him, so you don't really get to see everything he can do. But that's basically everything he can do. Spit hot fire, rapid fire. That's about it. Yeah, we call it the sprinkler. Yeah, pizza last night. Personal pan for pizza. Oh, nice. But the design of the boss fight was a challenge for you. Yeah, sometimes he's fast. You think you got him, but nope, you missed. Ah, and he's done. Yay. There it is. The ruby stone. I mean the Goron stone. I mean the fire element. You got the fire element. Thanks, Gem, for the GGs. Flames bring light to darkness and warmth to all. The fire element is the embodiment of that power. I love this little thing after you get the element. Tells you, you know, X, Y, or Z about what it does, and then this is the embodiment of that very thing. It's a really good touch. I love that. Oh, that was hot. So hot, I thought my fibers would catch fire. Ah, but it's over now. Suppose we should go back and speak to Milari. Dude, this game just has a lot of nice little touches that I love. This is one game I would love to get remastered, but also I kind of don't. This game is a very monkey's paw of getting a remaster. Because I love this game, but you know, 50-50, Nintendo's gonna screw it up somehow. Wow, that was fast work. Not so fast that I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. Call this new blade the White Sword. You got the White Sword. Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You put away your grandfather's sword now. Once you infuse it with the power of the elements, it will become a sacred blade. Forest Elder no doubt told you this part, but if you want to infuse a sword, you must go to the Elemental Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a strange realm trapped between two worlds. It is a bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the sanctuary opens only once every 100 years. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the four elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mine. I'm gonna tell you about a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountain. You'll find it right in front of the entrance of the mine you just explored. Just follow that and you'll be down in no time. Good luck. Be scared what they would do to it. It's a great game and would love some quality of life updates, but they take things too far. I fear and ruin it. That is exactly how I feel. Link's Awakening Remake is a perfect example of that. I love the quality of life stuff they added to it. I did not like they added more shit for no good reason. For no good reason. None whatsoever. There's no need to add more seashells. The ones we had was just enough. I don't want to be hunting for seashells in every single spot. There's no need for that. Really no need. Like, the amount of shells we had in the original was more than enough. That's it. That's all you needed. Because here's the thing, you don't need to get all of, what was it, like 20? You don't need to get all 20 of them. Was it 20? I think it might have been 20. I'm trying to think. It might have been 20. That was plenty. Didn't care for the change and additional fishing they added. Yeah, 20 in the original. Yeah, that's all you needed. 20. You saw that? Ah. Image. Yeah, I didn't need it. The fishing, I didn't mind the fishing. I like the fishing. I like fishing. The damn paste stuff, the mini Link Zelda maker, I thought that was cool. It could have also not been in it and I wouldn't have mind, but it was interesting. Yeah, I like the fishing in the original. It was nice. Stealing from the old man was ridiculous in the remake. That one had no need to be like that. Oh, you know, we have to make it more of a pain, you know, because stealing's no good. Yeah, you know what was fine? Just being called thief the whole time. That was more than enough. You want to be punished for stealing? Your name's changed to thief. Oh, and then if you go back to the shop, he kills you. That's it. You don't need to do anything more. Why would you make it harder? They really Nintendo the shit out of that one, huh? You like the addition of the Mario shit? Look, I play a Zelda game for a Zelda game. I don't need a fucking plumber in there. I like you, Mario, but you don't gotta be in everything. You're trying not to steal because you hate a thief. But the allure of getting the bow early is there. That's the thing. It's like, do you want the bow early and be called a thief? Or do you not want to be called a thief for the rest of the game and get the bow normally? That is actually a difficult decision. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, well, let's go check in on the Kinstone piece. It is pizza slice. It's not the pizza slice, it's the handshake. That. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Once we find that, the fist bump. That's what we'll call it, the fist bump. Just wanted to fish your bottle and heart piece. The rest of the things they added with the fishing was, Could have done without. A fist bump. La 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 la. Is it open? It's still closed. Of course it's still closed. We didn't trigger the next event. Are you sure I look all right? I never know what to wear to formal occasions. I mean, you'll be fine. Aslo. Hope be good. It's downstairs, right? Watch Big Hero 6. I haven't seen that movie in like a good while. Speaking of movies, can't wait to ruin this. Well, not really ruin this, but guess what's coming out next year? The live action film of Moana, for whatever reason. Link, look, see how that doorway glows? Could that be the door that leads to the sanctuary? Nobody in the castle seems able to see it but you and me. Let's go, quickly. That's why, Disney. Why would you want to have a live action remake of a movie that just essentially came out? Yeah, but everything is a live action, I guess. It really does. There's also been some, are they gonna do a live action Brave? I'd say don't give them ideas, but on the other side of things, they're probably in the works of it. They're probably workshopping it. It's like, you know what, we'll wait a bit once there's a bit of downtime and then live action Brave, like Whiplash. This is the Elemental Sanctuary then. This is where we can infuse your blade with the power of the elements. Yes, there seems to be a pedestal for your sword right in the middle there. Actually, if they actually showcase the Celtic beauty of their land, Celtic beauty of their land, actually not be mad at that. Well, it's Disney, so, you know. Holding my breath. Not holding it, actually. But, you know, maybe. No. Because I just think of the Lilo and Stitch live action film, and it was kind of hard to enjoy some of the shots when they were just there for like a second or two and then jump cut to another scene and then another cut and then another cut. They did not let things settle for too long. I couldn't enjoy the set pieces because they were there for like, you just missed it. Just missed it again. One more time. Powers of the earth and fire elements have infused your blade. Let's see if I can't read that tablet for you. Fill your sword with power and walk over the glowing tile. Perhaps it refers to those flashing spots on the floor around you. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it, Link. Ooh, I can't wait till we get the abilities to do those faster. Whoa, you just split in two. This is the power of the white sword. I guess you can double yourself like that anytime you see those panels. Did like the live action Lilo? I did like it too. I liked it. A lot of it is really, hey, if you saw the original, there's a lot of stuff we can skip. we don't need to be too, you know, in depth on stuff. Because that's what the live action, what I felt it was. If you've seen Lilo and Stitch, there's a lot of stuff they kind of gloss over. Because it's like, well, we're assuming the people watching this have already seen the movie. They glossed around a lot of things. One thing is like the relationship between Lilo and Nani. It did feel like siblings, but sometimes like some of the stuff they did would kind of like gloss over. But it's like, well, I did see it in the original movie. I don't need to see it in the live action because it's not a one-to-one. So I was like, I still liked it, but there were some things I just was like, it's just a little bit. Nothing too like, this is horrible. It's like, well, they did the decision, you know, I guess. I the whole time I was like, man, when's Gandu gonna show up? And it's like, oh wait, he's not in it. And I was like, well, it's Gantu was all right, like not being there. I was like, I didn't, you know, I like Gantu in the original, but then if I want to, I can just go watch the original. Actually, like it wasn't a one-to-one, but there were also things they changed that you question. The Tia had her Camino. One of the things was, just a quick spoilers. I'm not gonna go like too big, but Nani knew a lot of people. She really did. Why didn't she ask them for help? And it wasn't established that like, oh, it's a pride thing. But a lot of it's like, she really wasn't great at being a guardian, because there was other people that were doing that or could help out. The thing about the original is like she knew no one except David, so it made a lot of sense that she was struggling. Here it's like she knows a lot of people. You could probably have asked for help, but then there's the thing like, oh, maybe it's a pride thing that she didn't ask for anyone to keep an eye out for or help out or anything. So that's just one thing that really I was wondering a good chunk of the film. I was like, oh, she knows a lot of people that don't that could have helped out with Lito, but didn't. I don't know if it's a pride thing because it wasn't established or not. I don't know. That's just one of the few things I was like questioning for that. Yeah, she was never incompetent. She was doing the best she could. And then in the live action's like, is she doing the best she can? It's like, I don't know. But it's interesting. You're the last person I expected to find here. I had to figure out how to jump back here. Just as I was wondering who could be behind this, I find my old master. Now on her what you disagreed with. Yeah, it's a lot of it's one of the few things I questioned about. That's like, oh well, originally Nani was really struggling because it literally was just her, and now it's like she knows a lot of people that could have helped out. And she's a lot more incompetent, which she never was. I don't know. It's just one of the few things that I wasn't on board with. And I was like, you lost me a little bit there. I'm good on other stuff, but you lost me a little bit. Right, Vati? And as always, you are dressed in the shabbiest of rags. My curses are not to be mocked. The one I cast on you is most powerful. No matter what power you wield, you will never break it. You haven't changed in the slightest. I should never have created that cap. It only fueled your insane desires. Fool. A hat that grants the wishes of its wearer is a spectacular creation. Thanks to you, I have gone from being a meek, minuscule nothing to the greatest sorcerer alive. You cannot stop me now. I have you to thank for it. Accept this small gesture of gratitude from me. Wait, Vati, wait! Easy peasy. Vati. Yeah, he doesn't call us a worm. That foul Vati. What could he be scheming now? Link, I feel I owe you an explanation of what has happened. You see, Vati and I are both Minish. I was once a famous sage and a renowned Minish craftsman. Vati was only a boy when I took him on as my apprentice. But he became enchanted by the wickedness in the hearts of men. One day, Vati took a hat I made for the humans, my pride and joy. Terrible decision, really. Making something for the humans. It granted the wishes of its wearer. He put it on without permission. Vati, what are you doing there? Oh, what a vile form you've taken. Vile? I am a sorcerer now. My power is beyond compare. Again, I love that they use the happy masked salesman's laugh for Vati's laugh. No longer will I tire away as your apprentice. Now, all shall call me master. Why, Vati? What are you plotting? This year, on the day that comes but once a century, the portal opens. And when it does, I shall claim the light force as my own. I will be transformed, perfect, and there will be none who can stop me. Ah! Tell me, how does it feel, my sorcerer's curse? Do you see, Eslo? I am truly your master now, and you cannot stop me. And with that, I must be leaving. Never realized that. It just makes the mask salesman even creepier. Yeah, I love that they... Like, how can we make Vati a little creepy? And then someone was playing Majora's Mask, and it's like... That's how. Mask salesman. He's already creepy enough. I'll just get a clip of his laugh and throw it in there. You know the legends, of course. The gifts that Picori give the humans. What you call the Picori Blade was the first of those gifts. The second... Well, you call it Light Force, but it is a source of limitless magical power. If Vati were to get it now, it would be devastating. I came to the world of men hoping to stop Vati, and I met you in the woods. But it seems we won't be breaking the curse on me anytime soon. However, with the Sacred Blade, we can certainly restore Princess Zelda. I'm sorry, all that has happened has been due to my own pride, my folly. I must rely on you, on your power, until we put an end to Vati. Well, Link, enough fairy tales. We must search for the next element. Which, if we look at the map, it's water and wind that are left. We are about halfway done with the game. Minish Cap goes burr. Alright, well, there's a lot of stuff we can do first. Yeah. Another Kinstone fusion with the hurdy-gurdy, man. You know, I hope that doesn't have any serious ramifications. Like, yeah, this fountain doesn't work anymore. The water's gone. What do you mean it's gone? Yeah, it's gone like magic. Okay, now we get happy. See you later. Oh, another one. There is a way we can farm kinstones. But to do that, we'll need money. Lots and lots of money. That's right. Even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. Those Minish may not look like much, they're quite crafty. Oh, you want to know how we can also farm money? Oh, with money, I shit you not. You gotta spend money to make money. Quite literally in this game. Try not to get stepped on when there are so many people here. This cafe's so busy. You can hear all sorts of stuff from the people here. You want to farm seashells? You're gonna need money. All the money. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way? I just wanted a little attention. Anyway, it was nice of you to say hi. Sorry for the trouble. I'll move now. What a nice doggo. Arf, arf, arf. You want to fuse kinstones? Arf, arf. I love that you can fuse with any... Look at that dog. Look at Growler wagging his tail. What a good boy. Oh, that's not that far off. Arf, a perfect fit, arf. Hey, do you know the clues that reveal the location of the treasure? Cross the bridge that spans the rapid flow, through the land of the fearsome beast, until you reach the Misty Falls. Treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. They say it's a magical tool that allows even little people to push big things. Excuse me. According to the legend, you're supposed to start from this house. Well, unfortunately, we can't do that just yet. Yes. Sweet. Yep. Golden enemies. They drop money. Money, money, money. If I remember correctly. So we have 93 seashells. We'll hold off a little bit. Until we have a little bit more, and then two, once we've progressed a little further into the game. Ah, 30 bams, eh? Oh, let's go get the boomerang. We're only a couple of rupees short. What was it, 5? 5 chickens. Ah, ah, ah. That should be it. Unless I miscounted, which totally possible. ₹90. Ah, shit. That's right, it's 300 rupees. Ah, crapola. You got a boomerang. This well-crafted weapon returns when thrown. Well, you are a big spender, aren't you? Thank you. So now we can be boomin' and rangin'. Whoops. 600 rupees for this big bam bag. Unbelievable. A lot. Let me go ahead and, you know, put out that. I mashed too quickly. Put out that fire. It's a little dangerous for us. I think one of the cats here, I think it might be that one, we can also use kinstones with, but we gotta be careful because it can also swipe at us. Because it is a, you know, wafty whittle kitten. We'll just bomb that up too. We'll bam it up. Okay, so let's get the piece of heart, question mark. Oh, fairies. Yeah, that also works. I might forget about this place, let's be real here. Alright, so we got that open up. Yeah, we're in no rush to go to the next area. We're gonna explore as much as we can. Wow, look at the size of that waterfall. Beautiful, simply beautiful, my boy. Oh yeah, we need the golden ones. I like gold. Well, I think we gotta go to the left. Yeah, so yeah, here's where things kind of slow down a bit because you can do quite a bit. Yeah, we make our way down here. We're also about to hit one of my favorite spots. Ooh, oh, come on. It's not that one. It's the one with the spikes. Close. Close, but no cigar. The reason why I say close is we can literally do that side quest almost immediately. We just need the Kinstone for it. This is why I like this game. You can find a lot of stuff in the grass. Not just money, but also BAMs, Kinstone pieces, shells. Hello, I am Percy, poet laureate of Hyrule. You are Link? Oh, no, the pleasure is mine. I travel all over the realm, writing verse wherever I go. Here I am returning after a long absence, only to find the road blocked. It wouldn't feel like such a waste if I hadn't lost half of my Kinstone. When misfortune rains down upon my head, it pours in torrents. I think I may have dropped it in the inn I stayed at last night. I see no other course than to put these tragic events to verse. I see stars beyond the rainbow, but I cannot reach them. Though the stone I lost is small, large was its place in my heart. Percy. No words, they had to send a poet. Pretty soon we'll find a faster way of, or we'll have a faster way of cutting grass. It will take a while, but we will get it eventually. Eh? What a strange feeling. I sensed something from the castle's direction. Or was it just me? Meanwhile, in Hyrule Castle... Who's there? What? Vati? How did you get in here? I love how extra he is. He could have just walked over. Nah, he had to teleport. And I mean, if you could, would you not? What are you doing? Looks like you're all here. Very well. The King of Hyrule has words for you. You all know of the power that Picori gave to mankind, do you not? Golden light force of limitless magical power. I want it. It is somewhere here in Hyrule. Go now and bring me this power. Waste no time. Go forth at once and bring me the light force. Pulling anyone who refuses into the dungeon. Him and his family too. I will tolerate no disobedience. Now search high and low throughout the lands of Hyrule. Maybe it's just the wind. But I hope nothing bad has happened. Anyway, we need to look for the next element. The map says it should be around here somewhere. Yeah, maybe it's just the me. Shortcut. This is very Capcom-y there. Castor Wilds. So, this must be Castor Wilds. It's a nasty, dank place filled with swampland and mire. But we know there's an element waiting for us somewhere in here, so in we go. Come on, Link, into the muck with us. See, Ezlo is only saying that because he can't get, you know, in there. You know, until we sink. I don't think we can walk fast enough to cross this swamp. We're gonna have to find some way to get across safely. But where? How? What? Ooh. It's also worth taking out enemies. Find kinstone pieces there too. Alright, let's go visit that little house. I planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow. That's rough, buddy. I think we can go back to... do I have a kinstone for it, though? We'll find out. I don't remember if it's in the Minish woods or not, but there is one kinstone fusion we want to do, which will have a salesman in that spot where we cleaned up the dust. I got the money. That will give us access to these bottles, these things we can put in bottles, that will increase the chance of us finding X, Y, or Z. Nice, the L shape. There's one for rupees, one for kinstone pieces, and then one for seashells. We don't want the seashell ones. It's kind of slow getting those. Money is quick. Kinstone pieces are also kind of quick. Seashells not so much. We're better off just buying them for 200 a piece, or 200 for 30. I really wish I could do more to help people. Wait, I've got it. I'll ask Swiftblade to start up a newsletter for adventurers. That'll be a great way to provide a useful service for everyone. It's gonna be a lot of work though. I should get Marcy to help me. Perfect. I can feel the super delivery power coursing through my veins. Now I return to my route refreshed. Oh no, here they are. Oh, we need it for one of the new stuff. That's an empty bottle. If I ever find a new kind of Picolite, I'll put it in there. That's for white. The white Picolite is for people who want to get lucky. Excuse me. Makes it easier for you to find kinstone pieces. Care to buy it? No, thank you. The green Picolite is for only the most serious of collectors. Make it easier to find mysterious shells. No. Red Picolite makes it a cinch for you to find hearts. No. I believe it's yellow Picolite, which makes it easier to find rupees. That's what we want. Man, I really want to get in there and play a few games. I can't believe they are still closed. I'm not going anywhere until they open. What a joke. Hey, they're finally open, and look, it's our favorite trio. We need to find a nice quiet place where we can settle down. It's so nice to be here at last. Such a big town it is. Staying in this inn forever would start to be a bother. Sure. Sure, Lolly. I'll fuse Kinstone with ya. Actually not that far away. Yay, yay, booger kid. Alright, here's candy. Just puts a little spot for us, a little piece of land for us to get in there once we have a certain item. Hey, what do you know about that life force stuff? People are saying some kind of treasure that can grant you any wish. Anyway, now the king's in a big huff trying to find it. Strange though, never struck me as a greedy type before. It's almost like he's a different person now. What do I know? Oh yeah, if you get into one of these rooms at the inn, you'll get a Kinstone piece, but it's very pricey. The prices range from a lot to a lot to a lot. That's not true. The biggest one is 100, I think. We can always check, but I don't think there's any need for us to go in there. Honestly, where did Dad go this time? I leave for just a few minutes and he locks up the ranch and takes off. And every time you talk to her, there's a little Epona song melody, a short one. Again, it's a nice touch. Well, let's make our way to the woods. I want to see if we can fuse. Well, if we have the correct Kinstone pieces to fuse. Is this the one? Hey, that's the one we need. All right, we can go do that quest right now. Look at that. No missable quests or items are going to appear here. No siree, babe. We are begrudgingly, because one of them are locked behind the figurines. I'm going to collect all the things. But, you know, more Minish cap. It's never a bad thing. Hello. We're doing cutting-edge research on picto blooms here. See that plant with the little bud? We're working on ways to improve it. Notice the colors. White, red, green. Almost like they're the same as the pictolites. This is where we cultivate picto blooms. Pictolite sold in Humantown is made from the nectar of our plants. Oh, how about that? We sneak into town at night and leave it there for the humans to find. Before the travelers to find a Kinstone and get really lucky? Well, that's all thanks to items made by us Minish. You see, we thrive on making humans happy. It gives us energy. But we only do it in secret. I like that that's what makes them strong. Gives them their energy. Hey! Pizza slice. Getting up in there. And then I don't know if we can fuse with the Elder just yet. We'll find out. Nope. Not just yet. What about here? Wouldn't it be handy to have a BAM that blew up only when you wanted? That's crazy talk. That's talks of witchcraft. Can you do it? Spoilers, he can. Just not right now. He needs to be hit with something called inspiration. Which one of these Kinstone fusions will do. Okay, let's go back to town because I want to turn in this Kinstone before I use it on something else without realizing. Thankfully, that's not going to happen because we're almost there. Oops. There we go. There it is. A little egg shape teleporter. What a fit. Look at that. You know what that means? Good luck for us. Just to make it, you know, permanent. Also, in case you didn't realize, if you pause the game, there's little Eslos in the background. I love it. All right, a bunch of little things that I love about this game. It's the little details. Also, while we're here, 2 Kinstone pieces. Goodness, we rarely get visitors here. Tell me, how did you get here? How'd you do that? Nobody believes me, but I saw a ghost that has taken hold of Granddad. I can't believe old Gregor is sick. He was looking so healthy. I guess something just took hold of him. Yeah. If you don't get rid of this ghost, he dies. He bites it. But, you know, when there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Link with his gust jar. Well. Look at how the color came back to his face. How can I ever thank you? Still have a hard time believing he'd been possessed by a monster, though. What? Evil spirit is taking hold of me, and you drove it away? You might be right. I can already feel my energy returning. I'll be able to get out of bed soon. What's your name? Link. Thank you, my boy. You saved me. Okay. Well, we're still good. The max amount of seashells you can hold is 999, so we're good for a while. Yeah, well, you were right. He sucked that ghost out of him. Quite literally. Where the ghost, or the gust jar, you know, what's inside it? Who knows? Who knows? But that ghost is gone. Gone, gone, gone. Oh no. You can even hear the snoring. They literally just had someone that was sleeping and just recorded it. It's like, we'll use this for this part. Hey, you're Link, right? You're the one who brought the sword to Master Malari. You're on a quest to help the princess, aren't you? I wish I could go on a quest, but then who'd make Rem's shoes for him? Oh, you need Pegasus boots? Why, you're just in time. We made a pair just now while Rem was sleeping. But only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. Haha, that sleepyhead Rem is nearly impossible to wake up. If you want to wake him, you need to get an item from Syrup's hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but we'll mark it on your map for you. He is knocked out. And to everyone else, is like, this guy can make shoes in his sleep. To them, it's true. Huh, it's unfortunate they're not open yet. Ah, well, we'll just have to come back later, won't we? Well, if we want to go to Syrup's hut, I was like, I don't think we need to go swimming just yet. I lost my key and I can't get inside. The spare key's inside the house. What a pain. I was thinking of going into town to sell Lon Lon milk. We will also need Lon Lon milk for... I think we need Lon Lon milk for the yellow Pick the Light. Hey, you got the Lon Lon ranch key. Not key. Now you can open the ranch door. Alright, we'll give them their key. Oh, our one and only spare key. I don't know how you got this, but I can't thank you enough. Tell me your name, Sonny. Link. That's a great name. If you ever need to go to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through our house. Thank you very much, Link. Come visit us again. Oh, nice. We got plenty of these. 2 more, in fact. Oh, look at that. Nice work. I wonder what'll happen. That's a good question. Who knows? We'll have to go find out. How tranquil. And those cows look so delicious. They sure do, Aslo. They sure do. Hey, 50 rupees. We are happy. Yeah, we can't go into that stump yet. We don't have all that we need just yet. Hey, Kinstone piece. This is pizza. Pizza slice. Man, I really am hungry. I did eat dinner, but all this talk about food earlier got me peckish. Yeah, get off me. I don't know you. I don't know you like that. Oh, almost there. Nailed it. Okay. That's nice. I love just finding a random kinstone piece. Shortcut. Okay, so normally I would destroy these golden enemies, but we're gonna save that. Once we get a bigger wallet. Ah, welcome. Care for some of Granny's homemade blue potion? One sip and you're full of energy. Please look around. Ah, yes, a fine choice, my dear. But that's a limited time article. One whiff and you're wide awake. That's why it's called the wake up mushroom. Would you like to buy it for 60 rupees? Sure. You got a wake up mushroom. Its nasty stench chases away the sleepies. Just face the sleepy snoozer and press R. That'll pop his eyes right open. Alright. We actually could take out this enemy right now. For some cashola. Yeah, 100. It's a good amount of money. Which we'll need. Money makes the world go round. And also later on we will be farming a bunch of things. Kinstone pieces if we need to. Seashells. All of that. I think that's our last blue one. This guy sells kinstone pieces. Huh. It's been a long time since the last time I visited Hyrule. I think I'll set up a little place where I can sell my kinstones. Yeah, there's a lot of things there's a lot of things we can do. The game starts off pretty quickly. You're just moving through. You're schmoovin'. And then it kind of starts slowing down a bit because the world opens up and then you start exploring. But if you know where to go, you're still going fast. My master, Stockwell, has been coming home far too late to play with me. I'm so lonely. Poor doggo. Poor Fifi. Fifi's adorable too. Look at her. Such a cutie. Nice little chest. Just right there. A perfect fit, Arf. That's actually important for something a little further down the line. All right, let's make our way back to town. So we can get our Pegasus boots. Das Boots. Oh, hello there. I'm selling creamy, nutritious Lon milk for 100 rupees per bottle. Would you like to buy some? No, thank you. Not right now. $100 per bottle. Alan's making bank with that. And my goodness. We will need the bottle of milk. I just don't remember if we can do it right now or wait a little bit longer. Now let's get our boots. If I recall correctly, and I guarantee that I do, my boy, Think Syrup said to stand in front of a sleeping person and press R. What? What is a terrifyingly bad smell? Wake up mushroom? I should have guessed. So you woke me up. Thanks, I just remembered I have something urgent to do. Huh? What now? There are more new shoes. You probably won't believe this, but I have a strange habit of making shoes in my sleep. So you must have come here because you want some of my shoes, right? Tell you what, because you were nice enough to wake me, you can have them. Hold on a sec though, just want to finish this one last bit. And there we go. Here, take these. Those are my special Pegasus boots. They're so light you'll feel like you're practically walking on air. Get the Pegasus boots. Hold the button to run faster than the wind. Oh, need to hurry up and get working on that special order. The king asked me to make some shoes for Princess Zelda, you see. Thanks for waking me up. Come back if I can ever help you with shoe problems. Now, excuse me, there's just one problem with these shoes. With the sword in hand, we don't have the sword out. Well, not to worry. There's a skill for that. What am I doing? I keep wanting to go to the figurine shop. Not there yet, not there yet. We still got more figurines to collect, or more shells to collect. A new sword. Fantastic. Seem to acquire new skills with it. Yes, I'm ready to train you again, young swordsman. So we should get a couple more skills. One is the pot breaker. Sorry, rock breaker. I'll now teach you a technique called the rock breaker, so pay attention. First, swing your sword to break pots. Actually, that's all there is, young swordsman. You understand? Yep. Yes. Haha, good. If you said you didn't understand, I would have serious doubts about you. Yes, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. So I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. That is the secret of the swift blade possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession. Now, you must try yourself. Break the pots with your sword. That's all. Yes, fine work. Fantastic even. I'll now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. Shatter pots and pulverize boulders with a single blow. But wait, we're not done yet. Yeah, possession. Ah, yes. You have the Pegasus boots. You seem to have more skill, too. Yes, I'm ready to train you again. Absolutely. You will now learn a new technique, the dash attack. First, equip the Pegasus boots. Second, equip your sword. Third, run like crazy. That's all, young swordsman. Yes, we understand. Yes, yes, you are my finest student. Just equip your sword and the Pegasus boots to any button you like. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. Yeah, you know the deal. Possession. Now you must try it yourself. Equip the Pegasus boots and your sword and then run like crazy. Yes, fine work. You learn quickly. Should now give you this tiger scroll. If you forget this thing, you can learn from the scroll. Run like the wind and attack. The next thing we need is when you can jump farther than any other. The rock's cape. There we go. Much better. Okay, so now we can go over to the marsh area. I think we can also go to the... Well... Let's go check. Let's go see. Because there is a swordsman here in Mount Crenel. But I don't remember if we can do this now or later. So we'll find out. I think we can do this right now. Oh no, yeah, I was right. All the way at the end. Plus we get money. And a piece of heart. Excuse me. Lots of stuff here. Believe not what others tell you. I am the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule. My name is Greyblade, and if you train with me, you'll learn much. Would you like to train here? Yes. You will learn the amazing roll attack. First, roll with the D-pad and R. Second, as soon as you get up. Third, scream, "Hiya!" and swing your sword. It's all, young swordsman. Yeah! Oh-ho, well answered. You have much promise, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why we'll now possess your body, so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Greyblade possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession. Now, let's try it yourself. Roll with the D-pad and R, and swing your sword as you start to get up. Yes, fine work. You know the way. And I'll give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with the scroll. Slay with one stroke, aim, and release. Now there is nothing left for me to teach you. Your training must continue within the realm of your mind. After all, the way of the sword requires much discipline. Yes. Cool. I think we also have a Kinstone fusion with Greyblade. If not Greyblade, one of the blades, one of our masters. That's such a cool move. Oops. But if you're off by just a little bit, you take damage. We got a lot of stuff done. That's for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to pull that up. Silly me. I forgot something. Yeah, but look how much quicker we can cut the grass now. You can also do it with the roll attack. Really nice. So this is a decent spot to farm for stuff with the Pico lights. I don't think there's anything bombable here, but surprise, surprise, there is. Excuse me. Man, I'm just in a burpy mood, huh? Instant piece. What happens when you eat? Eat some chicken. There might be a better place, but this is a good spot. Especially once you have the great spin attack, you just woo woo woo. Spin around, spin to win. Ooh, 20 bucks, nice. We are almost full on money. No! The green kinstone piece. That's the worst. I might as well fill up on money right now. We'll buy something. What are we gonna buy? That's a good question. Probably some shells. If I had the bigger wallet, we get the big bam bag. Yeah, so we're almost full in our wallet. Oh yeah, we'll probably just buy some more seashells. Or we could use this opportunity to buy the Pico Light and just try to look for some kinstone pieces. We could probably do that. It won't be as fast as until we get the great spin. But it'll be something. And we'll save before we do it too. Although right now I'm kind of not particular about what kinstone pieces I want to get. Because we already got the ghost sucked out. Excuse me, we already performed our exorcism. How much is the red one? 300. And the blue one is 200. We'll get a green. No. No. Well, what I'll do is this 100 after we use the bottle, we'll get some Lon milk. Get some milk. Okay. Already good amount. Yep. I wasn't joking. We got a good amount of kinstone pieces. Look at that. We just need more variety. Should we get... No, you know what? We'll save for next time we get 200 rupees. All right. But I think that's good for now. Next stop, we'll make our way over to the Castor Wilds. We should also be able to finish up a dungeon, do a little more exploring. I think after that we'll be able to go get the Zora flippers. Not bad, and then we'll be back tomorrow for more Minish Cap. And then we'll see Thursday. I might take a break on Thursday, and we'll come back on Friday. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm off Monday and Tuesday, so depending on how far we get, sick flip, bro. It might just be a pretty long Minish Cap stream, which will probably beat the game, and maybe we'll do some, well, not maybe, we'll probably do a bunch of post-game stuff, because we need to get those figurines now. We have no option. We have to. Nice. He's gonna do it again. So we'll stop here. Save again, just to be safe. All right, I think Brad might still be on. Hopefully. Or not. Oh shit. He just ended? Ah, okay. All right, well. Janked is on, and he is playing Sonic Heroes. Ooh, I kind of want to play that for you guys, but you know, I don't think we'll have time. We're almost done with the year, getting off at the same time. I know, right? I thought he would still be playing. All right, but I'll be back tomorrow for more Minish Cap. We'll go to the Castor Wild. We'll finish the dungeon there. We might finish the water dungeon too. I don't think so. But at the very least, we'll get the flippers, and then we'll see what else we can get done. Because we're doing a lot of side stuff as well. The big thing is we're gonna get the light arrows. We already got it. We're good. We saved the old man from the spirit. So light arrows guaranteed. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, rest of your day. And we will be back tomorrow for more Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Look at that sick jump. Follow the postman. Just jumps over. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good one.